Today I would like to talk to you about Christianity. What is Christianity? What is the teaching of Christ? It's not an intellectual teaching. It's a teaching about the soul, about the heart, about the joy of life, about fullness of life. How can you gain this fullness of life? Jesus says, "Look at the little children. To them belongs the kingdom of heaven." What does that mean? That means that we are joyful like little children. You know, I had a little friend. He was the son of the friend of mine, and asked him once, 4 years, 5 years old. I asked him, "What do you do?" And he looked at me and said, "What do I do? I do what I like." And I said, "Do you fear tomorrow?" And he said, "No. Why should I?" You know, he had this pure trust in his father. And he, even the guy, the father was divorced. There was a lot of fighting going on, but still this child was pure and he was enjoying life. You know, and that's what we should do as well. You know, but we are like in our intellect and we say, "What should we do?" And life is bad and I can't forgive. Look at the little children. You know, they fight. And half an hour later, they play again together. You know, as they have forgotten that they fought, and they play again together. And what do? Then they just listen to the little voice of their enthusiasm. Entheos, as I said once before, being in God, entheos in Greek, and then they just do. They don't need a lot of material things. They look in nature. What can they do? They find a stick. They play with a stick. They build something in the sand. They don't need they have a lot of creativity still. We say, "Oh, we need this or we need that," and then we are happy. But we don't. You don't need that. It's a simple thing in life. Look, now I'm here in a coffee shop. I had a nice coffee this morning and just like enjoying the sun. It was wonderful, and that's how it should be, in the simple things. And you will have a heck of a time. It's because it's like Saint John Paul II said. He said, "Life with Christ is an adventure," and that's what it is. It's I've been in south of France. I lived in Israel. I lived in California and Portugal. I traveled the world, and I saw incredible things. That's what is written in the Bible. If you're guided by God, God will show you things you never could imagine yourself. And that's how it is. I saw it in my life, and He gives you fullness. He gives you the fullness of joy. Even, look, I went late last night to sleep. But still, maybe I have like a bit tired eyes, but I'm full of joy and I'm enjoying life, and that's how it should be, And what can I wish you? I can wish you a wonderful, joyful Sunday. Enjoy that day. It's a day of the Lord. I think the Corpus Christi feast for us in Germany, it was on Thursday on the original day. But here in Spain as well, they celebrate it today. Like in America, I think they celebrate today as well. I don't know about France. And so enjoy it. Have a heck of a time. And listen to the spirit of love, not of unlove. Don't listen to that. You have this day one time. You can live it one time, and it's a present by God. And enjoy that. God gave it to us to enjoy. He didn't. What was the first feast and the first wonder Jesus did? He changed water into wine so that people could enjoy the feast. You understand? It's about joy, it's about fullness, it's about adventure, it's about new things, it's about but simple things. It's not a big intellectual contrast. As Jesus said, "Look at the little children. To them belongs the kingdom of heaven." And we should be young at heart. Yesterday, a friend of mine on Facebook, she showed me a couple like they're 70 years old, but if you looked in their eyes, they were like little children. They had a heck of a time, and you just wanted to be with them because they had such a nice expression on their face and their eyes, and they were the light to the world. Look, why do we look at little children and little babies? Because they shine, they have light. And Jesus said we should be light to the world. We shouldn't be grumpy old people, but we should be young at heart, joyful. So people would say, "Wow, what do they have?" Like I think it's in the book of Isaiah, it's written, what we should be like that. What does this guy have what I don't have? People are going to say that. What does he have that I don't have? He's full of joy, and that's what I wish you today, that you're full of joy, the light to the world, and that comes naturally when you are fulfilled, when you're full in your heart, okay? You see, there's a girl running away now here. She's happy, saying hola to her grandmother and running to her and enjoying life. That's what I wish you today, and just enjoy this beautiful day, okay? I love you all.